first trips as president, Emmerson Mnangagwa isn't straying far from home. He visited South Africa in December and Angola earlier this month. This week, it's Namibia, Mozambique and then Zambia. Mnangagwa's strategy appears to be meeting with his neighbors first to appraise them on the dramatic developments in Zimbabwe that led to his ascendancy.
Obviously, you would realize that there could be more sympathizers to the Mugabe regime in the region who need explanation, who need a standpoint going forward, who need assurance that the removal of President Robert Mugabe was meant for the betterment of Zimbabwe and not necessarily a victory of one of the political factions in ZANU-PF.
The Zimbabwean president is also using the Whirlwind regional tour to cement his position ahead of his first African Union summit later this month. The 15-member Southern African Development Community has been an influential player in Zimbabwean politics, supporting the country during many long years of international isolation and brokering a government of national unity after the disputed 2008 elections.
You look at 2000 up front, it's only SADC which stood by Zimbabwe, and President Mnangagwa going forward is really convinced that once he receives legitimacy and acceptance at regional level, then the region can be used as a springboard to the international community.
During his inauguration, Mnangagwa pledged to re-engage with the international community. The success of that process hinges on the conduct of elections, which are due later this year and which Mnangagwa have said will be free and fair.
It could come if the new political dispensation is sincere with what it is saying, if the new political dispensation desists more from speechifying and indulges more in action.
Later this month, Mnangagwa will travel further afield to the World Economic Forum in Davos, the first time Zimbabwe will have presidential representation at the regional summit. Farai Mwakutuya, CGTN, Harare, Zimbabwe.